Okay, where were we? Commoner. Hello, Legnar.
Outsiders? Good. Get some outside gold in here. Calm people down. Make them think we should open the gates for good. The more cracks in the old way, the better. That's what Balin stands for.
Your allegiance to Balin is clear, but why?
Not your business, but I see where the gold is. He's the traditional pick, yet he wants a new way, whether some like it or not.
Okay, some say he killed his father.
Just as many say Harrowmont. Neither are paragons, and the scales being equal, I go with the promise of more trade.
That's actually pretty reasonable. So you approve of the chaos?
Can't find ore without splitting some stone. My investments are solid, I'll be fine. The Assembly has done us a favor. They've shown just how loose the sand is under our feet. It opens people to change.
The blade is coming. Orzammar can't be divided.
Orzammar will decide what we can or can't be. Blight may be imminent on the surface, but our warriors are well seasoned against dark spawn. There will be topsiders left for trade. There's no end to you.
Racist, but let's see what you got for sale. Nah. Tome of Mortal Vessel. Remarkable Sapphire. I'm buying this. I'm low on money again is the fun part. Brother Bjorkel.
Maker's blessing on you, brother.
I didn't think they believed in the Maker, though.
I'm Brother Burkle of the Red Cliff Chantry, returned to my ancestors' land to spread the chant of light.
Even in the very bowels of the earth, we hear no end of this chant.
And that is something to rejoice in, good sister. I'm petitioning to open a chantry in Orzammar.
Whose permission do you need to open one?
The Shaperate controls changes in Orzammar's structure and society. I need the Shaper of Memory's permission to open a prayer meeting.
The Shaper of Memories?
The Shaper of Memories controls the Shaperate, Orzammar's record system. Like the Chantry's historians, but more thorough. They track the births and lineage of every dwarf born in the city, every property sale, death in battle, marriage, or divorce.
Where can I meet this Shaper?
The Shaperette is in the prime tier of the city, near the royal estate. Does this mean you will help me then?
If I bump into the Shaper, I'll be sure to mention it.
I can see the Maker's hand on your shoulder, guiding you always. Please let me know as soon as you've heard anything.
I didn't give a direct promise. I just said I might. Ooh, a nug. Seriously, these nugs are gonna be fun to collect. Ooh, wall carving. Oh yeah. Goes through here. Mortal Vessel. Let's see. Character's chances to hit. Hold on, there's one of my talents that's confusing me. Oh, okay. That's what it does. Let's see. I'll bring up Cunning.
Is that drunken singing I hear?
Maybe. Not to be racist, but dwarves are known to enjoy drinking, and I have nothing against that. Okay. That'll take me to Dust Town.
Ancestor smile on.
Okay, let's take a look at this Dust Town.
Oh dear. The differences between this side of town and the others is striking.
What the? Of course. More insulted than trying to kill me. Morgan, you really gotta work on your timing. I come down here to explore, and these guys just decide to kill me. A little rude. Good. So it is true, people do have lyrium addictions. Okay, let's examine my way through all this. Agat, or whatever.
Who are you? You don't look like any guardsman I ever saw, and that's not much of a uniform.
I'm Rowan, a Grey Warden.
Oh, you looking for a chance to bring in some coin? Could be I have that opportunity. Especially for someone with a few connections above ground.
I like to hear what you're asking.
No offense, but your kings have some laws that don't make sense in a practical kind of world. Like about who gets to buy and sell lyrium, the sacred gift the stone provides us to show her love. No law should regulate that. The laws are meant to keep mages away from the stuff, so there's always buyers in the Circle Tower. I got one man named Godwin. He's expecting a delivery of a stone's weight. You want an investment opportunity? I could see fit to, say, sell you that lyrium and you can keep it, or, since you can travel freely from here, sell it to Godwin, who you know is buying. And if you bring back his return order, I could pay you, say, 20 sovereigns as a finder's fee.
Sounds dangerous if you're paying so much.
More so for someone like... Most dwarves born down here have a natural immunity. Other races, there are problems if they spend too long with the ore. The real issue is that lyrium's valuable. It's only found down here, and human mages can't work without it.
I don't have the kind of money.
Long as you keep your eyes down and your mouth shut, we've got no...
Yeah. I'll look into you later. Assembly directive. Okay.
Spare a bit for the needy?
Zerlinda.
Have you a coin to spare, my lord? It's for my son. He's sick. He hasn't any clean clothes to wear or anything to eat today. Neither have I.
Why doesn't your son's father help?
A question I ask every day. He was eager enough for a daughter who would bring him into the mining caste. But since the boy was born, I've not seen nose or heel of the lout. And me alone on the street, forbidden to return to my family unless I... But no, I can't bear to even think of it.
What does your family want you to do?
My son's father is casteless, as is he. I used to be a miner, but my parents stripped my caste and refused to accept me back. Unless I agree to abandon the child in the deep roads and pretend I never bore him.
That's just terrible.
I cannot abandon my baby. The Shapers teach that only children of true lineage exist, not those born casteless. But they never carried a child. He cries like any other infant, and smiles when he's warm and full. I can't kill him because of an accident of birth, an accident I forced on him.
Maybe I could reason with your family, because honestly, this caste system I'm thinking is bullshit.
You would do that? But why?
Orzammar must change.
Then I cannot offer enough gratitude. But I warn you, my father is a stiff-necked man. His name is Ordell, and he's usually at Tapster's in the evening. I do not think he will listen to you. But I will wait anxiously to see if you can do what you promise.
Honestly, I'm doing this because I want to punch that man in the face. Anyone who would do that to family deserves at least a punch in the face. Slum's house. Okay, let's look into this.
Your desire?
Not at the moment, sorry. I have a feeling this is another person's life. A man who never survived. Oh well. That's a thought for another time. Nazdalia?
Well, look at that. It's not often old Nadezda sees a fine-dressed stranger here in Dust Town. Help a poor cripple?
Here.
Well, thank you. It takes a stranger to notice how bad things are, huh? No dwarf would lift a sodding finger. Excuse my language. What takes you out of the Diamond Quarters, stranger? You got a vice you're looking for old Nadezda to fill?
How'd you get crippled?
I'd say it was an accident, try to get some sympathy coin, but you look like you'd rather hear the truth. I was running protection for the Carta when some guardsmen caught me. Duster I was with had coin for a bribe, but I took a stand. Guardsmen broke my sodding kneecaps and had me kneel in dung until the infection set in. Never healed proper.
What's the Carta?
Well, now I know you're not from here. The Carta's who runs Dust Town. Jarvie has got her boys everywhere. They tell you, and you jump, because they're the only ones with the coin and the steel to get whatever they want.
Tell me about Dust Town.
It's pretty much as you see it. The raw stone where the casteless live, because we're not welcome elsewhere. You're born to wear a branded face in Orzammar, and you'll live your life in Dust Town.
What do you mean a brand?
Means you don't exist. It tells everyone who sees you not to work with you, not to serve you, and not to care if you're hurt. The Deep Lords burn it into us the day we're born, so no one accidentally oversteps her place.
Where do we go to get drunk?
If you have that kind of coin, Salroka, you don't want to drink what they've got here. Take yourself up to Tapster's. Long as your face isn't branded, they've got anything you want.
I should get
I'll
going.
just stay out of your way then.
Okay, so I just paid for information. Reasonable. Almir's Emporium. We'll get an Emporium. Hello.
What are you looking for? We got nothing to buy for the likes of you. Or maybe you wanted to sell.
This doesn't look like a store.
Well, our business is kind of covert, if you know what I mean. It's illegal in Orzammar for you to engage in protected trade, but they look the other way if I share things with my friends. For money.
I'll get going.
That's what I thought.
I don't need to sell to you. Let's just go. This place just looks...
And I'm off.
I just feel bad for the people who live here. Okay, let's find a bar. I think we need a drink after some of the stuff we've had to see. See, that's the Diamond Quarter. Okay, the general... This is the... I already spoke with you. Let's head into the Tapster's Tavern. Hi. Hello, Cora.
Atrust Vala, stranger. You must be the Grey Warden we heard about. Welcome to Tapster's. I'm Cora, your hostess. How may I serve you?
I'd like to hear about the city.
So you come to Tapster's? I guess you're not asking for anything official, or you'd be at the Shaperate. But I can certainly give you a mole's eye view.
Is there any place I should see while I'm here?
The nobles stay upstairs, except when they're slumming. You'll find the assembly there, the palace, the Shaperate, and plenty of estates.
Okay.
Down from here is just Dust Town or the mines, so my recommendation is avoid. It's not part of the city, just some old tunnels where the castless build their nest. No one goes there if they can help it. But if you want fun, your best bet is the Proving.
The Proving, I heard of that.
It's a chance for all the best fighters in Orzammar to test their skills. There's a tournament today. Arenas between here and the Diamond Quarter.
I'm looking for someone.
Maybe I can help.
I'm looking for a man named Nordell.
He's the one in the corner, still dusty from the mines. Don't expect him to be chatty.
I'm not sure why I'm looking for Nordell. My memory's not what it used to be. Nevin?
Afternoon, stranger. You looking for a stool to share a brew?
Who are you?
Name's Naveen. I fight with Prince Balin's Expeditionary Field Unit. Yourself?
Who's your unit fighting?
Darkspawn. Not much use in turning our weapons elsewhere while those vermin still live.
Never been in the Deep Roads.
Every Grey Warden ends up there. That's where they send you when you're ready to leave this world. Go die in the dark, putting away as many vermin as you can. Getting more crowded these days, though. Lots of people interested all of a sudden. We go back tomorrow, and we're not the only ones.
Who's sending you out?
Balin ordered us in at first bell. He's splitting us into 4 teams to search for some of the lost tigers. Looking for signs of Bronca, I guess. Seems to be who everyone's after.
Who's Bronca?
Bronca was a Paragon, some kind of great smith or whatnot. But she went batty and let her whole house into the Deep Roads more than 2 years ago. No chance she could have survived. And a lot of good men are gonna die looking for her corpse. Excuse me. This brew is starting to taste awful bitter.
I'm sorry. I might talk to you later. Hello, Ordell.
What are you looking at, stranger?
Are you Ordell?
I could be. What business is it of yours?
What kind of monster throws his child out on the street?
Oh, I'm the monster, not the castless wretch that filled my daughter with his brat. I've got a family and a reputation to protect. I'm not letting one stupid girl drag us all down.
If you don't take her back, she'll die.
What? You think she'd die just to keep that thing? She knows what she has to do to come home. I never wanted her gone. Just the little cur. Can't she see she'd have a better life if she got rid of it?
He's a baby, not a cur, and she cares for him.
Look, just tell her... We never meant to hurt her. It just seemed best that... Oh, just tell her to come home. Her mother and I are waiting for her.
Okay, I've done a good deed for the day. I feel like a better person now.
Told him I don't understand why the provings aren't open to everyone. I mean, it's how the ancestors show their favor. Do they really need our help to decide who's worthy? And then he practically slapped me.
Lord Hemel.
Lord Dennick Helmy.
Helmy.
Honored Desher of the Orzammar Assembly, and terrible disappointment to my esteemed mother, who doesn't like me spending time in taverns. You understand what I'm saying, right? On the surface, there are no castes, and it works fine. Am I right, Warden?
You know me? Word apparently travels fast.
You don't get far as the youngest and most outspoken member of the Assembly without keeping an ear to the stone. I heard there was a Grey Warden in town. No offense, but you kind of stand out.
Yeah, I'm probably the only one who can reach any of the high shelves. Your views on caste must be controversial in the Assembly.
Very good. I guess someone already told you I was good for nothing, drinking my life away at tapsters. Or did they leave off at greatest shame to ever fall upon the Assembly? I've always liked that one. You know, most smiths and tavern keeps would make decent deshers if we gave them a chance and a seat in the Assembly. Orzammar is so mired in tradition, no one bothers asking if the castes are even necessary.
How does the system work exactly?
Badly. Oh, you're serious? Well, it's simple, I guess. The king and elected deshers of the Assembly are at the top. Then it's the nobles. Then the warriors and all the craftsmen. At the bottom are servants. The casteless and criminals are below even that. Your caste is determined by that of your same-sex parent. And that's where you stay your whole life, whatever your skill.
Do you get a vote on the next king?
Me and 79 other fine, upstanding examples of how someone who's born into every privilege inevitably wants more. They're not fond of my views on equality.
Who are you voting for?
I doubt either candidate has been outside the Diamond Quarter in his life. But Lord Harrimont seems a bit more forgiving. Prince Balin's brilliant, I'll give him that, and subtle as sin. But I don't think anything in Orzammar matters more to him than winning.
Know anything about this Carta?
The Assembly passed laws prohibiting the casteless from holding any job a legitimate citizen can do. Of course they turn to crime. What else can they do?
Okay.
As you wish.
definitely, if I can, I'm gonna ask whoever the king is, as by the time I'm done here, to maybe fix this. Because this caste system is just stupid. It's like I've heard of dumb ideas, but this is on the top of my list. Okay, let's head down here. I'm actually curious. Ooh, another nug.
Barbed tongue, Morgan. Why do you treat others in this way? I owe you no respect. You are traveling with these people. It behooves you to be
Okay, that's just weird.
civil. No, it is obvious you are nothing like Alistair.
Take your lectures elsewhere. They mean nothing to me.
Okay. Let's visit the Proving. Might be interesting. Maybe I can earn some money. Proving. A lot of people just care about the Proving. Let's speak to the Master.
Good day, stranger. Welcome to the Proving Arena. We're still closed until the fighters make their preparations, but come back this afternoon if you want to watch the show.
Sounds like... what show?
Prince Balin called a citywide proving this afternoon to honor King Endrin's memory. All the best fighters in Orzammar will face each other in sight of the ancestors and win honor for their champions.
Sounds like fun. I'll come back.
Enjoy our grand city.
Thank you. Finally, someone who's polite. Like, the amount of polite people here are just... It's nice to see more polite people. Well, I've seen more polite people here than the last few places I've been. Especially if you consider Haven a place I've been. Oh well. I guess I should head to the Diamond District now. I have no idea what's gonna be there, but...
Have you given thought to
more
perhaps
places.
prolonging your life by forcing another spirit into your service?
Of course not.
I would. Of course, I am still young, beautiful, and my life is my own, while you are bound to that circle. I wonder why I asked. It would be a silly thing, prolonging your life. A waste.
Think what you will, Morgan.
Where to?
When the end comes, I will go gladly to my rest, proud of my achievements. While you will see how empty your life was. You will realize that because you never had love for others, you never received love in return. And you will die alone and unmourned.
You speak of meaningless things. I need no one to mourn me, old woman.
More's the pity.
I have a feeling you're gonna figure out a method to be alive for the next 50,000 years is what's really scaring me. I feel like it'd be more powerful than Flemeth ever could be. Which would be pretty cool. Okay, let's continue. So this is the Diamond District. Definitely does give the vibe of better made, I guess.
The social strata quickly makes itself evident no matter where one goes.
Yeah, this place is just way better made. Adal
You have
Hamili.
come at a difficult time. Orzammar is alien for want of a king.
Okay, let's start examining stuff.
Lord Balin is a bad man! Yes, very bad!
Hello?
The public has a right to know.
That's the Harrowmount estate. I don't really... I won't lie. I'm not sure who I want to side with yet. So I'll take my time. Lady Dance?
This has dragged on too long. It's an insult to King Endrin's memory.
Fortunately, I don't know any of them, but from what I'm hearing, Balin is more my taste for a person to
I
lead.
hope you'll support Lord Harrowmont.
I'm not sure who I'm going to support, lady.
Balin's impending marriage to a castless proves his dedication to change. No dwarf is without worth, he has been heard to say.
Okay, another good thing I like about Balin, it's like he might have killed his father. I'm not going to say he did or didn't, but honestly, some of this change actually sounds pretty good. That's the assembly chamber. I'll head there in a little bit. Actually, while Orzammar. Whoa, a lot of stuff on my list. Okay, I'll have to go there. Turn it on to Bale. You must speak with Varg, Tavern, second in command, assembly chamber. Hairmounts don't care. Unlikely scholar, that's later. I can go back to her. Oh no, that's a different chance in the deep. Okay, overall decent amount of things to do here. But first I want to get a general lay of the land. Can't go any further than this, so I've reached the end. So first place to go, is the Shaperate. Okay, so basically it's a type of library by the looks of things.
Who would dare take from the memories?
Okay. Question, who am I going to talk to first? It's just been answered.